It's Tuesday.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tamala and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday. If it's Tuesday, you know we are right here for you, where we share about treats, business, and life. I am co-host Tamala. I am owner of Torlitas for that sweet and crunchy taste. Torlitas is a dessert company located right here in the state of Ohio, where we specialize in salty sweet treats. If you want to know more about me and my business, go to at Torlitas. That's T as in Tuesday, Orlitas. And let's go over to co-host Taylor.
Hello, I am Taylor with Taylor's Kitchen, located in Albion, Michigan, where we make custom sweet treats for your special occasion. I am so excited to be here this week on another Tuesday, just hanging out with you guys. We have so many things that we're going to talk about, things we've learned. You know, we always talk about our guys. Be quiet.
Hey, that's how it rolls.
All right. We have so many things that we have done this week, and we just want to share how our class went and also the demo that I have for this week. So I'm gonna let Tamala, just chop it up with us a little bit. How's your week, Tamala?
Hey, it was great. Definitely planning for my mindset when it comes to June. I'm already thinking about the end of the year, simply because right now is the time to do all the shots for your end of the year or end of the season holiday decor, your holiday treats, and things like that. Because if you do it now in the month of June and July, you can kind of breathe easier towards the end of the year. So I'm always geared up when it comes to June and July because I'm trying to plan what I will have at the end of the year and what will be available. And it's so nice to take pictures outside because all the beautiful natural light. So I'm just really excited about what's to come in the latter part of the year. But I know that it's all seasons right now as far as cupcake, cookies, and cakes for weddings, for graduations, for birthdays and anniversaries. So it's definitely a time for treat makers to be busy, busy, busy. I know that you've done some great things. I saw those lovely number 2 cookies that you had on the demo. What's going on with that?
So I'm excited. I actually had somebody say to me yesterday that I should be planning for October and November and December. And I kind of like looked at them like, if you don't get your life together, I feel like it just ended and you want me to start doing it again. Okay. This is how I was
I
feeling in
know.
my heart.
I
I
know.
was like, it just ended. We just made it through this. But
I agree.
based on all of the challenges and the learning curve that we had to face last year, it was a well-needed awakening that I have to get my life together. They're like, you are in
Oh,
the
yeah.
season that you was supposed to be planning for then, and now you got to plan for this year. So I'm like, she's like, yeah, big corporations are already going to start putting out things for like Halloween and all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, I'm not ready to see all that again. It's too fast. It's too soon.
The never ending cycle. Never
Yeah.
ending cycle.
And it's a big difference between being a consumer and being a business owner, especially because you have to start doing your product listing. You have to start checking for vendors for different things and all of those things that you talked about. And it's just like a lot. But we're going to make it through. We're going to make it through. So, yeah, we're in
Absolutely.
June. I got some wedding cakes that I have to do next month. I have birthday parties. I have graduation open house things. So I'm gonna be pretty busy. I got different pop-up shops. So a month full of adventure. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm excited about that. But like you said, I did some cookies this weekend, and that's what our demo is going to be about today. So we're gonna let you guys see that. And if you have any questions or comments, let us know down in the chat. If you like videos about cookies or royal icing, well, drop a number one in the chat and then we'll have a discussion about it. All right.
Sounds wonderful.
All
Oh, it
right.
looks
Can you
really
hear me?
interesting. I can.
Okay. What were you gonna say?
I said it really looks very interesting. I'm excited.
Oh, okay. So I did lots of different cookies this weekend, as you can see. But the first thing I'm gonna show you is just how I flood the cookies. I use one icing. Some people do two different consistencies, and they do one consistency for flooding and then one consistency for outlining. But I wanted to hurry up and finish this one, so I made the consistency like kind of thick so that I can go ahead and fill in the cookies fast. And this is royal icing. It's my own recipe. I make it all. I don't buy it. It has a lemon flavor and lemon and vanilla butter flavor. But it is well, it has meringue in it, but it is dairy free. So
Really
a
nice.
lot of people a lot of people think that eggs are dairy. Eggs are not dairy, okay? They come from the chicken. Milk comes from the cow. I had this conversation with people before. So we're gonna do two separate colors. Sorry about it shaking. I had to record with the one hand and flood with the other hand. So this is my one hand flood. Okay, there is. We're gonna speed it up. And right now I'm gonna do like this swirl effect where it's gonna look like a little ocean waves going up there. So to do that, you just want to put your scribe, that's the tool that I'm using, into the cookie and slowly pull it up. And that's how you'll get that effect that it looks like it's kind of like waves.
Nice.
And in this one, I am writing on the cookie. So it took me a while to get this done. I did a lot of them, apparently. I have a whole tray of them that I did. So with this, you want to use a consistency of icing that is like toothpaste or a little bit thicker than toothpaste. That's what the consistency of the icing you want it to be. Now, to make the icing more stiff, you simply add more powdered sugar, and to make it more loose for the flooding, you add in more water. I normally use a spray bottle and I spray the water in a little bit at a time and I mix it until I get the right consistency and the right color. Now
Mm-hmm.
for black icing, normally I make it the day before and let it sit overnight. And it's just like, well, depending on what type of buttercream you use, you can make the colors more deeper by melting it or putting it in the microwave and making it deeper that way. But with royal icing, to make the colors more deeper, you just let them sit overnight. So
I
that's a tip for
see.
you guys.
So how long does this normally need to set? Is it, did you say overnight or a few hours or what?
So overnight is just for the color. So I flooded these cookies the day before, and then I came back. I literally got like 12 hours of sleep. Then I
I
came back
bet.
the
I
next
know it's a
day.
lot of work. It's very intricate.
Yeah, and then then I did the outlines. So that's the final
Those are
product. I
so
did
cool.
a lot
Oh,
of
I
different
love the
ones.
diplomas.
Yeah, the diplomas, the graduation cap. Then I just did some with some different techniques and wrote the person's name on them so you can see all of them. And this one was the first time that I did one with with the writing like that, like with so much
Mm-hmm.
writing. And man, it took me a while. You have to figure out how to do the spacing and different things, but I worked it out. I didn't record that because I didn't know how it was going to turn out, and I was nervous. So you didn't see me writing all of it, but I end up writing it all. So
It
that
takes a
actually,
steady hand and talent.
yeah. And then one thing, hold on, let me get back to it. One thing, I want you guys to know that when you start to write with the different, I actually use the piping tip instead of just using cutting the piping bag. I use a coupler and a piping tip when I was writing because that helps with the consistency of the writing. Because normally, if you just cut the bag, then it'll cause like a spiral to come out of the piping bag. But when you use actual piping tips and the couplers, then it helps with writing. Yeah.
And what size tip did you have?
I know that it was a Wilton's tip, and I think that it was like number one or zero point 0.1. It was super, super duper tiny, fine tip. So I have to,
Is that a tip that's different? I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I said I'll look it and I'll put it in the description. Look at it.
All right. The tip that you were writing with, as opposed to doing the outline and the flooding, were those the same or different?
Okay, so when I did the flooding, I didn't use a piping tip at all. I just cut the bag. But when I did the writing and the outlining in the black, that's when I used the piping tip. Yeah, yeah. And when you
Well, you
are
did an
doing that,
awesome job.
thank you. Thank you very much. It's good.
Well deserved. I mean, I know the customer is very pleased with your work. And do you, getting sort of in the business part of things, do you
Mhm.
sell them in, does it a certain amount, 2 or 3 dozen for a minimum? Or how do you do that? Are you have a package that's available right now?
Yeah, so for the business portion, what I did was I did a special for graduation, and so I did 1 dozen for 30 and 2 dozen for 50. And so that's what I did for as a special for the month of May. I may extend it because when I attended the open house for the young girl that I made them for, the one that just graduated, and like three more people asked to order them. And so I was excited about that. And so I may extend it until June and just continue to promote it. So that's what I did for the business portion of it because like doing those cookies, it literally you gotta let them dry for like 8 hours, and then it's different techniques that you can do now. You can make it as simple or as intricate, as possible. I've seen some that were like way prettier than mine, and I was like, oh my gosh, like fangirl drooling over them. But besides that, I
Mhm.
was like, I think I did good, and I know people charge a variety of prices for the colors. Some people want sprinkles. I've done some before where I put edible images on them. So they had little pictures of the graduate. Um, yeah, it's so many things that you can do.
And do you print the images yourself, or do you hire out for that?
I go get them from a local cake store. But I want to buy an edible image printer. I need to find out, like when you go to ask people, like which one is the best one, and then they always, well, not always, but most of the time it's like mixed reviews, and I'm like, I don't know which one to get, and so yeah. And then they said like you got to use them all the time, or else they mess up, and so many different factors to factor in. But I do want one eventually.
All right, GoFundMe for Tamlin Taylor's Tree Talk Tuesday is coming up.
Right?
We need some equipment.
Right. We all need equipment. We're doing the best with what we got. But I feel like we blessed. I feel like this has been going pretty good. Just showing up and being here is definitely fun for me. Hopefully with Tamala too, it's been going good. And let's talk about our class.
Absolutely. Yes, let's talk about our class. I want to thank everyone who tuned in to our class on last Thursday, Tamlin Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday, our very first class. It was called Intro to Canva, where we showed you how to create a sticker or a label for your packaging. And we did have some technical difficulties who will remain nameless. However, however, I think it was really successful and it was well
Mm.
received. And Taylor, you want to please jump in?
Yeah, so I agree with everything Tamala said. It was nice, it was fun. I'm excited that we got to do it. I'm excited for all of the great things that are happening. I just can't wait to see, what else is gonna be in store for us. If you guys would like to check out the replay, definitely sign up. We'll put the link up. You can sign up at easytree.me/treat talk Tuesday for our email template, and you'll be able to purchase the replay. So we're excited about that.
Yes. And last but not least, should we announce who the winner was of our labels? We had a giveaway.
Yes.
And I'm not sure if everyone knew there was going to be a giveaway, but we were definitely had that in the works and wanted to celebrate and create something for the guests that were there who signed up. And that person or persons,
Yeah, so it
Taylor.
was it was weird because we had somebody that we said was the winner on there, but then when we look back, it was another person, but we couldn't really see the comments. So we have two winners that we're gonna create product labels for because we had some difficulties. And so the first one is Miss Dion Wright. We're gonna get her a product label created, and the next person is Miss Felicia Cohen. And so we are gonna be definitely in contact with you, ladies, so that you can send over ingredients, and we can get a personalized label created for you.
Absolutely. Congratulations, ladies. Thank you so very much. And we definitely will be in contact with you to start the road or make sure that you are getting the label that you desire and that we can create for you and your product. We're so excited and thank you so much again for showing up and joining us in our very first webinar class.
Exactly. And we will have more to come. We're planning on doing at least one a month. So we want you guys to drop in the comments what you would like for us to teach you. What have you seen or something that we have done that you would like to know more of here on Tamla and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday? Drop it in comments. Let us know. And I believe that that is all we have for this week. It was short and sweet,
That's all
but
we
we are
have.
here. Yes, with the demo and our discussion about business, make sure you are planning out your next 6 months. They're here already. They're coming up faster than we know. It's getting hot outside, so we know you guys want to get out and enjoy this nice weather. And just have a blessed week. I am Taylor with Taylor's Kitchen, located in Albion, Michigan, where we make custom sweet treats for your special occasions. I can be found on all social media platforms at Sweet Spirit Treats.
And I am Tamala, co-host of Tamala and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday. I am the owner of Torlitas for that sweet and crunchy taste. You want to know more about me or my business, go to at Torlitas, T is in Tuesday, Orlitas.
All right, guys, have a blessed week. Bye.
Bye.